Good evening and welcome to Prime of Midlife. This evening's video has supposed to have been many things. It started off this morning with the how much more of this do I need to do? I've got, as you've seen, quite a bit of stuff. There's only Patrick and I. That will probably do me for quite some time, and there was the report about how the fuel prices were going to come down, I think yesterday in the news. So while I was at work, I was like, right, okay, so I'll put it out today and say, do you ever feel enough is enough? Because, I'm quite happy doing, just adding small bits and doing stuff. Then I looked and the interest rate has gone up. It's now 1.25%. The headlines are that food prices are going to go up 15% in the summer. Not over the year, in the summer. There was another report about somebody had pulled out of a contract for a school catering contract because they can't afford to feed the kids on the money that this contract offers. I think the rise was 7p per meal for school lunches this year. That's what the government gave them. 7p is not going to do anything, really, if you think about it. So this thought of, I might have enough, do other people get this when they tell people that they're prepping and everything? They're like, oh my goodness, it's not going to last that long. And you see a couple of reports, that's right out the window. We're just not even going there anymore, because if the food prices are going to go up by 15% in the summer, what on earth are they going to be like in the winter? If people with contracts, it's not worth their while bidding for the contracts, then we're going to have to feed our kids more. And then as I was driving back, as you can see, I'm suited and booted. We had a thing at the radio station, Radio Erin, where I do a show on Saturday. So I was there until just not that long ago. And as I was driving back, I was like, corn syrup, processed foods, because there was a headline somewhere today, and I can't find it for the life of me now, but they're like, living standards are going to go back to the 70s. And I'm like, right, okay, I was a kid in the 70s. What was living standards like? I remember the not having the central heating. We had a coal fire, and that's what fired the radiators. So in the morning, there was ice on the inside of the windows. There's going to be that now just because people can't afford to put on their heating. And then it's like, so what was it? And I remember like the Findus crispy pancakes, they were like the first proper processed food, weren't they? And all the kids were wanting the Findus crispy pancakes. But I remember juice, fizzy juice, like Coke, or in Scotland, obviously, Irn-Bru. Yes, it is that popular. We got it on a Sunday. It was a Sunday treat. Sunday morning, you had your bacon roll or your Lorne sausage roll for your breakfast, if it was a good week. And you got your bottle of Irn-Bru, and you all shared it. Well, there was only Mum, Dad and I. And we shared it. And that was our treat. That was the only time we had juice in the house. Chocolate biscuits. Christmas, birthdays, holidays. That was it. We did not have chocolate biscuits. We had digestives, which I still love and eat an awful lot of, as you will have seen if you've seen the Prepper Pantry. So it's been such a strange day, because from one side I've gone from, really, you've done enough, and everyone's telling you, that it's not going to be that bad. And then when you actually read through the headlines and you remember that there's still all these truckers short, they're ploughing lettuces back into the field, there's tomatoes hanging in the greenhouses being unpicked. As somebody else said on their video, this is last year's stuff we're eating. The amount of meat that's available just now, this is the farmers closing down their production. That's why all these animals have gone to slaughter. This is not getting any better any soon. And that was another thing that I had a thought of, going, I really do not want to be a doomsday person. I don't want to be all doom and gloom. I'm not. Just logically, this is not going to stop anytime soon. So, forget everything I said before about how I'm only going to do small hauls. I am back on this completely. I shall be shopping this weekend, and it will be a big shop. I do not care. Because if they're saying 15% by summer, and can I also just mention that last month the bank when they put the interest rate, oh yes, the interest rates will maybe be 10% by the end of the year. Now they're saying 11% 1 month later. We're only in June. There's an awful lot of months to go till December. And if it goes up 1% on the inflation that they're saying, which is a very mixed bag and does not really account for an awful lot of what we have to buy, then, oh my God. So, now that I've just ranted and let off steam, I will let you go. I hope you have a good night, and I will be back with a more sensible video tomorrow. See you later.